Hello everybody, I am Corey Lewis with Official Noesis, and I say Happy New Year's. We made it to another year. We made it to the year 2021. And I tell you now, I'm excited because this year we starting a new show called Unplugged, where we take different people from different backgrounds and different perspectives, and we come together on a panel, and we come together and just discuss major topics and major issues in the world and in our communities. And the thing that's different about this show, we just don't come together just to have disagreements and drama and just to entertain, but we come together to find common ground and find real solutions to our problems and real solutions that we can use to move our community forward. So the first episode will be about the top issues in the Black community, and also we will be discussing the great divide between Black men and Black women.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jasmine, aka The Pretty Plug. I motivate, educate, and inspire you to be all you are called to be simply by walking by faith and launching your goal on social media. And to open it up, what I think that we lack in the Black community is the support for one another. That's what I think is our number one issue, as well as financially supporting each other. So I think that that is my number one thing.
Hey everyone, I am Panelists. That is my YouTube channel. I am very passionate about having all those taboo conversations that people are usually very uncomfortable having. And I just try and bring more awareness to, let's talk about it. Let's actually try and be proactive about what the situations are going on in today's community and in today's society. I would say our number one issue is supporting one another. It's the biggest issue that we have in our community. Unfortunately, we do not do it enough like other races.
I appreciate you guys for, being here with me as well. My name is Dejana. I have a YouTube channel called Day to Day TV. I pretty much just curate content. Right now I have a show called The Boss, which stands for the Black Owned Spotlight Show, which ironically is kind of like where we're kind of talking about Black communities and Black businesses and things like that. But my show is created just to shed light on Black businesses and bring us more together.
The first topic, I would agree with everyone. We don't support each other. We don't support each other when like a lot of times when somebody get a job, or like we all happy, we all getting a lot of notifications, but if somebody start a business, we don't look too well on that. Number two is our culture. Like a lot of people may disagree with me, but our culture is very toxic. As we look at ourselves, men and women, it seems like the culture is teaching us to look at men just at monetary value and women as just their bodies, And we see this on our music, with famous entertainers like Cardi B. She's a perfect example. Also, I would say we lack knowledge, especially economic knowledge, financial literacy. In our schools, we not taught how to handle money. They just teach us how to read, write. But, when it comes to using credit, I didn't know what a credit card was. I didn't know what credit was for. And the next thing I would say, we have a lack of men and lack of fathers in our community. We need more men to the men that understood they might not have grown up with a father, to learn from them mistakes they made and like, okay, maybe it wasn't the right thing to do to just chase a lot of women and not commit to anyone. At the end of the day, if we want a strong community and if we want our women to trust us, we have to come to them and be honest and tell them about our intentions, you know. So that's how we can build a solid foundation in our community. If we have more men that are ready to be men and stop playing these games, you know. And last but not least, we have a lack of God in our community. You know, we have moved away from God. Everybody has their own opinion about everything, you know, and we cannot agree even if the world is flat, if it's round, you know, what's natural and what's not. And it's like 500 different genders now. So I believe we need to get back to God and all these things that I listed. So that's the 5 that I have. So anybody has anything to say, any disagreements?
No disagreements from me. However, when it comes to like, I guess when it comes to like relationships and like sexual orientation and, you know, LGBTQ matters, I do believe that there is a high proportion of Black Americans that are in the LGBTQ community and plus whatever the additional. So in this conversation, I won't be somebody that's against someone expressing who they are.
Hey, I hope everybody is enjoying the conversation. But if you are enjoying the conversation, please like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Without a further ado, we're going to get back to the conversation.
In the way that they are, because there are people that die for it every single day. And all they did was wake up and love differently than what's not normal. So my views on that are probably going to be very unique. I am still a Christian. I still do love God, but I do not believe that someone should die because of the way that they choose to love others and the way they identify with themselves. Because the worst thing that we can do coming from an enslaved society is to determine how somebody else sees their freedom.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So if somebody believes that they're a tree, God doggy, if they not hurting me and they believe that they're a tree, I'm not about to go argue with them. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm not. I feel like they could be the tree all day long. But if they are identifying as whatever they're identifying themselves with, and if they are loving whoever they determine that they want to love, I would respect more love in this world than I do respect hate.
I definitely echo the same sentiments as you, Jasmine. I too am Christian, but just with the experiences that I've seen people who are part of the LGBTQ plus community go through firsthand, and the conversations that I've had with them about just how they operate in this world and how they just feel like they can't, like, why can't I just be happy being me? Like, you're happy being you. I feel like you said, we do need to love each other more, and I feel like we need to stop minding the business that's not ours, because we're too much in each other's personal business and not enough in, like you said, trying to figure out like, well, do you know about credit? Do you know how credit works? Do you know how to get an LLC? Do you know how to start a business? Do you know where to go if you need to, you know, get an LLC? How much does that cost? Like, these are things that I feel like I really had to like search for. And to me, in the Caucasian community, it's kind of like, here, son, this is what dad did. Dad did this, that. If you want to talk to your uncle, he has this. If you want to talk to your aunt, she has that. You know, it's a whole family network. And when the Black community, sometimes I feel like it's what is John and, you know, Felicia doing in their personal life, and not as much as like, you know, John and Felicia started a business. What's that business about? How can we support them? How can we start a business for ourselves? Just, yeah.
Oh, I agree with what everybody has said. To me, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I absolutely agree with what both the ladies have said, and actually all the points that you were making. I don't disagree with you.
So I got 2 things. So far as the what y'all said about people living different lifestyles. So I believe that it should be between a man and a woman. That's just my personal belief. But I don't press that on anybody. So like y'all said, you know, like the Bible talks about, through love and kindness have I drawn you. So, you know, I don't advise people to go out bashing other people for their lifestyle. That is not that's not going to help the situation. Now, if you're trying to draw somebody to your side, that's not going to help the situation. So my thing is with that is the pushing that is going on where I believe a certain way, and certain communities are using the government structures and college structures to try to force my speech. You know, that's what happened to Jordan Peterson in Canada. You know, so if everybody's going to live their life a certain way, that's fine. But it's like I just don't agree with the pushing of self-acceptance to other people. And far as the investing, to be honest with you, when I first saw it, and a lot of people in my family, we didn't talk about money. It was never spoke about. You know, even on social media, when you see these things, you don't understand it, and people really don't want to look into it because they scared it might be a scam or something, you know. So, you know, these conversations are, because people are scared to talk about being successful, because I don't know about everybody else on the panel, but, you know, when I started doing well in school, coming from the hood neighborhood, people would actually talk about me. Oh, you trying to be white. Oh, you think you better than somebody. And then you get that, people try to peer pressure you to stay in this box that was made for you. You know, either you gonna be an entertainer or an athlete. You know, or you gonna come up selling drugs. That was the environment that I came from. But people like you, Jasmine, that has that knowledge, I see what you be doing, and I commend you because you actually bringing out the knowledge, and it's not such a stigma on it anymore. Well, okay, we actually got Black people really moving and doing different things and talking about gaining wealth.
Yeah, after Nipsey died, like, that should have been a topic of discussion in everybody's household, because when Nipsey Hussle passed away, like, all that we heard was on your masters, real estate, ownership, stocks. That's in his music, right?
And what I would say, I think that the issue, it's not the fact that the information isn't there. We all know that the information is there. I think just in the Black community ourselves, I find that a lot of us are just ignorant to it. And I feel that a lot of the time as well, rather than us going out to find the knowledge and to get the knowledge and to take it in and to do better for ourselves, we want it to be handed to us on a plate and a platter. And life just doesn't work like that. It's like we believe that people, they owe us something and it should just come to us. But anything that you want out of life, education is key. You have to keep educating yourself and learning. And that's where you grow.
Everybody probably like, hey, I was enjoying the video. What the rest of the video? What the rest of the video? Hey, don't worry. We will upload part 2 Thursday morning. We upload videos every Thursday morning. So, hey, like, subscribe, and share. Share to your friends. And, hey, hit the notification bell so Thursday morning you will see when we upload part 2 of this video. So, I just want to briefly talk about the takeaways that I got from this video. So, number 1, we need to support each other better. So we need to help each other and gain knowledge, share knowledge with one another. And one major disagreement we had for a top issue was about, hey, how should we deal with the members of the LGBTQ plus community, you know? So that was a major disagreement. But we also agreed we need to stop focusing so much on people's, you know, personal situation and relationships, but we need to focus more on coming together as far as economics, as far as businesses, and just try to help each other so we can grow as a Black community, you know? So that was the takeaways I got. But hey, that's all we got for you today. And remember to unplug and prosper. Y'all have a beautiful day.